Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be just kind of a get ready with me. I wanted to sit down and use some new products. If you don't follow me on Snapchat, I am totally redoing this beauty room. It's a mess. I'm trying to move everything out, but I had all of these PR products just sitting around and I wanted to try them. So a lot of these are brand new. This is the first time I'm using them, and then other products that are in here are just ones that I can't stop using and that I've been obsessed with lately. So I did like a super matte eye. There's no shimmers on the eyes, which is very, very rare for me, but I really like how this turned out. And there's a pop of teal in the waterline. I just really like how it turned out. So if you'd like to see how I got this full look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. And also just disregard how flat my hair looks right now, because I am getting ready to film my updated hair tutorial. So that will go up right after this. But yeah, if you'd like to see how to get this full look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. So I'm still totally obsessed with the Sonia Kashuk foundation, but it's a little bit too dark, so I just added a little bit of the Too Faced Born This Way foundation to lighten it up, and then I also added some of the Cover FX drops because my skin was looking super dull, but I just cannot stop using this foundation, and I just picked up a lighter shade so I don't have to mix anymore. It just leaves your skin looking so beautiful. Since I am kind of going a little bit darker on the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and prime those first. I'm just using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and then I am just setting it with a little bit of translucent powder. And for the eyes, I am using this all matte palette from Voss, and I love this. This is only the second time that I've used it, but these shadows are just amazing. So I'm first going in with the shade Smitten. It's really similar to, I would say, Makeup Geek kind of peach smoothie. It's a really beautiful neutral, but it has a nice peachy undertone to it. And I am just taking that all over the crease as my first transition shade. Now switching brushes to be a little bit more precise, I'm taking a Sigma E25 in the shade Desire. This is one of my favorite shades out of this whole palette. It's so beautiful. It's like a reddish brown, and it has a nice, really warm undertone to it as well. And I am taking that right into the socket of the eye. I want to have a soft cut crease. I don't want it to be too harsh, but I really want to have that definition. And then I'm just going in with a clean blending brush and blending out any harsh lines that we have. This is a look that requires a lot of adding color and then going back in and blending it out. So I'm using that same brush, being even more precise. I'm not doing any kind of circular motions here, just back and forth right into the socket of the eye. And I'm taking this shade. I think this is just stunning. It's a shade called Passion. It's a really beautiful red color. It looks kind of intimidating in the pan, but I love these colors on the eyes, especially if you have any brown in your eyes. It brings out the amber. If you have green eyes, I think it really makes them stand out as well. And I have hazel, so I love it. Next, I'm taking the shade Sweet. It's a really deep chocolate brown, and I'm using this kind of bigger pencil brush from Tarte and really just mapping out that crease one more time. So I'm starting on that very outer corner. You can see I'm using a pretty light hand as well, and I am just tracing right along the crease of my eye. This is really going to give us the most definition, but I just love the look of layering all these colors. I feel like it just gives the most dimension, and it really brings the whole look together. Now just going over everything with that E25 one more time. I didn't add any more product on this brush. I'm just using whatever's on here and blending everything out before we go in with the lid shade. And for the lid, I'm taking the shade Sweet Talk. It's a really pale peach, which I think is just beautiful. And I'm really packing that onto that inner corner and then using a lighter hand, just kind of meeting those shades we have on the outer corners. Then I'm just going back in with that E25 and really blending out those edges once again. And I didn't add any more product. I'm just really going over it, making sure that we don't lose that definition that we worked so hard to have. Now I'm just going to do my winged liner, and this is as far as I got, y'all, with getting it on camera. Like, I have to be centimeters away from my mirror, but you get the gist. Wing liner. Now, of course, add some mascara. I have been obsessed with the Too Faced Better Than Sex lately, and these lashes, the iconic Lites from House of Lashes. Then moving on to the face, these two products, I mean, you guys, I can't get away from them because there's literally nothing that even compares to this combo. The Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector and the Tarte Shape Tape. They are just my dream team for my under eyes. I can't stop using them. And then to highlight the center of my face, I have been back on the Age Rewind from Maybelline. I just love this for highlighting the face. It's super, super lightweight and just easy to use. So I'm highlighting the center of my face with that, and then I'm just blending everything out with my Real Techniques damp sponge. And then I'm going to be very, very lightly setting underneath my eyes with my translucent powder, but I'm just doing that to prevent any creasing because I really wanted to try out the Kat Von D Petal powder. I've heard that it's amazing for brightening the under eyes, but I just wanted to make sure that I didn't crease. So I just went underneath right where I creased with a little bit of translucent powder, and then I'm just going over that whole area that I kind of highlighted with the Kat Von D powder, and you guys, it is so good. I loved her powders in her contour palette, and this is no joke. It's amazing. So next I'm going to warm up my skin. I'm using one of the new Becca bronzers. These are the Sunlit bronzers, and this is the second lightest one. This one is called Capri Coast. This is beautiful. It warms up your skin so nicely, and it's not too orange, and it has a nice sheen to it. So it just makes your skin look super healthy, and I'm just bronzing up my skin. I didn't do any heavy contouring. I did go back in and contour my nose, but I didn't do my cheekbones or anything like that. I just wanted to keep the skin really bronzy, and I've been loving this for my bronzer lately. And then for my blush, I'm using Apricot in the Middle from Wet n Wild. These blushes are amazing, and this is definitely, I think, my new favorite drugstore blush, especially for looks like this where I don't want it to look really, really flushed. This is a perfect blush for that, and this one also has a sheen to it. For my highlight, I am using the Pearl palette from Smashbox and Casey Holmes, and I'm using, of course, my Morphe M510 brush. I cannot put this down. This is so beautiful. Congrats, Casey. This palette is just amazing. I love them both, but the Pearl definitely is my favorite. So I'm highlighting the cheekbones and then the tip of my nose and my chin. And of course, I am going to set all those powders down with Slay All Day from Dora Cosmetics. My absolute favorite setting spray, and the new watermelon scent is amazing. And now I'm just going to finish up the eyes. I'm using this gel liner from Smashbox in the shade Baller. It's this beautiful kind of emerald, teal, green. It's stunning, and especially on hazel eyes. So I'm applying that and then taking that big pencil brush again, just buffing heavily all the way across my lower lash line. I feel like my eyes just look more open whenever I have something on the lower lash line. So I'm just going to apply that and then some lower lash mascara. And then I just went back in with this tiny little brush and a little bit of the highlight that we have on our cheekbones right into the inner corner. And finishing up the look with the lips, I have been obsessed with Beeper lip liner from Colourpop. I love the lip color itself, but this lip liner I've just been obsessing over with nudes. So I'm going to line my lips with that, and then the lipstick that I'm going to be using today is Laura Lee's collab with MAC Cosmetics, which is so exciting. I love Laura, and this color is such a beautiful nude. So once you get that on, your look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!